Good day, and hope you're having a wonderful day. By now you should have completed your final examinations of your math class in the Pioneer High School Math Academy, the Jaime Escalante Program. Our 30th year of service. Yes, 30 years of service, the community of Whittier here. So we're happy that you were able to join us. My name is Mr. Javier Gonzalez, and I am the director of the Pioneer Math Academy. And for the last 30 years, I have been directing during the summers this program that benefited you hopefully this summer. During the school year, of course, I am a math teacher and math department chair at Pioneer High School and have been for the last 36 years. This is a wonderful place to work because our district, Wood Union High School District, is a great place for preparation of our students into their college life, right? And so today I'm here to greet you, to tell you thank you, and to hopefully keep you in the vision of continuing your math courses, because this summer was just the beginning. You see, I wanted to start by saying thank you to you, and that is because you just completed a 6-week program. What normally is done in 180 school days, we just did it in 30 days. And we did it with the same quizzes, the same assignments, the same tests, the same finals as a school year. So what you just accomplished is really amazing. So make sure you show this video to your parents so that they understand how much you've done this summer, and so that they can go and reward you with a brand new car or a trip to Cancun. Well, maybe not a trip right now because it's not really that safe, right? But they can certainly reward you with whatever it is that your little heart desires, because you deserve it. But what is the Jaime Escalante program? Well, let me begin there. I'm a graduate of Garfield High School, class of 1981 in East LA. And as a student, that is where I first met Jaime Escalante. Later on, I graduated in the class of 1981, as I've said, went on and did my studies, and then I became a math teacher and eventually ended up teaching at Pioneer High School, and I've loved it ever since, and I've never left. But in 1990, I began to understand why Jaime was able to accomplish so much in East LA. And that was that he would go over and recruit the students that were in the middle schools and promote them and motivate them and accelerate them so that they would reach calculus. Now, back then we didn't understand why calculus, as he would call it. Why calculus? Well, that's because it provided better opportunities for entrance into colleges and, of course, much more money when it came to scholarships. But the goal was back then, and it still is, what he called the Escalante vision, was to get more students into Calculus AB and Calculus BC. You see, what he did at Garfield High School was unprecedented. He was able to produce by the hundreds students that would take the AP and simply pass them and get college credit. That means that by the time they left high school, they were already freshmen and sophomores because they were able to prepare themselves taking AP classes, which is what the goal here is. So he would get the middle schoolers to come in the summer, and he would accelerate them, and such that they were able to start in the 8th grade and Algebra 1. Move on into geometry, and then Algebra 2, and then eventually math analysis, hopefully by the 10th grade, sophomore year. The goal, one more time, was by the junior year to take Calculus AB, Calculus BC, and then if they still had another year of service to school, they could take AP Stats. Remember, the more AP classes you take, the better you're going to look when it's time for you to write your personal statement for college, and the more scholarships they're going to give you because everybody's going to want you. By the time you graduate from high school, if you graduate with Calculus AB, you're going to be in the top 10% in the nation as far as mathematics is concerned. If you graduate with Calculus BC, goodness gracious, you're going to be in the top 1%. That means that out of every 100 students, you are the number one, the best student. But you still have to take that AP exam, right? And you still have to get a 3, a 4, or a 5 in order for the colleges to give you credit. You know how that works because you guys are intelligent. This is why some of you started this summer in Algebra 1, because we want you to follow this track and we want you to be successful, okay? So this is why the Summer Academy began. And then Jaime Escalante Program about 10 years ago joined us. And this year, 2020, as you've seen, was an eventful year, right? Not necessarily in the positive line, coordinate plane here, or the number line, right? That's because there's been so much negative going on. But not this summer with us, huh? There was a lot of positive learning going on. But what you just did is you accomplished one more step to move into this path and become that number 10% in the nation or the best in the nation, right? That's the goal here. And so I wanted to make sure that I thanked you, thank your parents for everything that you did, thank Jaime Escalante, the Escalante program, the collaboration between Whittier Union High School District and the Escalante program. I know that this was a bad year because we've gone from 17 classes with 700 kids in the summer over at Pioneer High School to only 7 classes and only 300 students. But we didn't let COVID-19 stop us. Neither did you, right? So just understand that what you did this summer was amazing and that distance learning can work. It can only work because of students like yourselves that work efficiently, are very resourceful, and you can find ways to, whatever challenge is presented to you, you're going to conquer. Secondly, because of your parents, right? Your parents have been very supportive. They put you and wake you up in the morning, go to class, they give you your meals, they keep feeding you, supporting you, and so it's a big thank you to them. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to the Jaime Escalante program and the Whittier Union High School District for allowing you this opportunity. Take advantage. Next year, we hope to bring back the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, back to 700-800 students. And then we can start even at younger ages so we can continue the Jaime Escalante vision. Thanks again from Pioneer High School, Mr. Gonzalez, from all your wonderful teachers from the Escalante program. I hope you return next summer, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.